Landscaping can really make or break the appearance of your house. Well, as you can see here, we've got a couple of shrubs, small trees that we've kind of let get away from us here. The sizes just aren't matching up. You can see on the kind of the back sides and underneath, they're dying off. They're not allowing our hostas to grow out the way we like them to. So today, we're gonna take them out of here. If you've ever wondered, what do I need to do to remove a shrub or a tree from around my house, you've come to the right place. So stick around. It's just a common man. Answer some very common questions. So I realize I've probably got several people who are watching. I know who watches a lot of these videos, my friends and different things, who are going to watch this, and you guys obviously know more than I do about doing this kind of stuff. You don't need these kind of videos. However, I've seen enough videos out there on Facebook or YouTube of people doing some pretty crazy things when they try to remove a shrub or a tree, or maybe they're trying to pull another vehicle or something. If you've never seen them, check them out. They're actually kind of comical, as long as nobody gets seriously injured. So I thought, you know what, we're going to do this. We might as well video it, because there might be somebody out there who really just doesn't know what to do. So if that's you, you're watching the right thing here. The first thing I'll say is make sure that you have the right equipment. I've been involved in jobs before where I get started on it. I don't have what I actually need. It just becomes frustrating, you know, then I'm aggravated, the job doesn't go right, it takes way longer than it should. So take your time, think about what you're going to do up front, and have the right tools. You can see here these trees that we're taking out. We've got some, like a small retaining stone wall, you know, in front of that. I don't want to tear all that up as I'm doing this. You know, if I was out in the middle of the yard, that might be something different that I wouldn't have to worry about it, but I don't want to do a whole lot of damage here. So I'm going ahead and pulling out some things that, you know, might be a little bit of overkill, but I've got a rake, a shovel, a digging iron. So I'm going to try to get around these. I'm not sure how far the root system goes on these things. It has been raining here for the better part of a day, so hopefully the ground's a little wet down there and it makes it easier to pull out. But I'm going to dig around it first to try to get it at least a little bit easier to pop up out of the ground. And then I've got a couple of chains down here we're going to hook to it. We're going to use the four-wheeler. You might want to use, you know, if you've got a truck or another vehicle, that you can use to pull them out, but we're just going to hook the chain to it, put some pressure on, try to pry it up out of the ground. Hopefully it all works the way I'm planning on it working, and you can take a look and see how it goes. Again, it has been raining. The last thing I want to do is tear the yard up with the four-wheeler, so we're going to have to kind of watch that. You know, that's something else that you want to think about before you just go roaring into something, you know, without putting a whole lot of thought into it. So that's our plan. We're going to set the camera up and just kind of let you take a look at the process, hopefully from start to finish, and then at the end we'll let you know how everything went. So that turned out to be very easy. The ground was just a little bit wet. You saw, you know, I got the mulch pulled out from around there. I went ahead and removed a few of these stones from in front just so I didn't tear them out of the way. Raked it out of the way, used the shovel to kind of dig around it. And then we put a little pressure. Like I said, the ground's wet. I didn't want to tear the yard up, so I just pulled the four-wheeler with the chain on it long enough to get some pressure. You saw it kind of pulled right over out of the ground. Whenever I got it about as far as I wanted to go, I stopped and then just went back with that shovel. And at one point, I kind of felt it break through one of the roots that was holding it, and it felt like it popped. And I was able to just grab a hold of it, and the root system was not very deep on this thing. It pulled right up out of the ground. So have the right tools, take your time, have a somewhat of a plan in mind for how you want to do things so that you don't cause yourself a whole lot of headache or tear things up to cause you more work later on. Having the right tools really helped with this job, and you can see now just a little bit of raking, and we can have this leveled back off, and then we're going to decide whether we want to put another shrub in, maybe just let the hostas take over. These hostas really grow well here in front of our house. But the shrubs are out. I got one more that I'm going to take out here next, but hopefully you learned something. Hopefully this helps you on your next landscaping job as just a common man. Answer some very common questions.
Here you go.
Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed and maybe even learned a little something. Don't forget to like our video and subscribe to our channel. And if you have a question about something, make sure to leave us a comment down below. We'll see if this common man can answer your very common question.
Here you go.